The question of the day today is, has America normalized obesity? Has the cultural norm made it harder for our citizens to lose weight? I want to look at the way businesses are run and how this affects the citizens of the United States on their weight loss journeys. For starters, I picked fast food and restaurant businesses because I see this as one of the biggest problems in America's culture. The convenience and price of ordering fast food has made it a cultural norm to stop at when we are on the go. Let's face it, many of us lead busy lives, so it is very easy to quickly pick up a meal on the way to school, work, or appointments. The problem with these businesses is that the portion sizes we get from them are much more than the average American really needs for one meal. In the last 20 years, these portion sizes have nearly doubled in size. Some examples of this are 20 years ago, a bagel was only 3 inches in diameter and has doubled to 6 inches in diameter. A regular fountain soda was 6.5 ounces and is now 20 ounces, which is 3 times that portion size. Food portions should only be about the size of one's fist for an adequate amount of caloric intake. Calories provide us with energy, and if a person takes in more calories, or essentially energy, than we expend in a day, that leaves us with extra calories we did not use up, and ultimately leading to weight gain. Quoted from Dr. Elizabeth Nabel, who is the director of NIH's National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, she states supersized portions at restaurants have distorted what Americans consider a normal portion size, and that affects how much we eat at home as well. When we go into a restaurant and see these portion sizes, we oftentimes think, this is how much we should be taking in for a meal, when in reality, just like fast food, the portion sizes are much too large. This cultural norm of large portion sizes makes it hard for a person to realize maybe they are eating too much food and making it hard for them to keep the weight off themselves. As obesity is on the rise, there has been a demand for plus-sized models. A plus-sized model back in the 1950s was Marilyn Monroe, who then wore a size 12, but today is considered anywhere from a size 00 to an 8. Her bust has been calculated for a size 8, and her waist calculated for a size 00. Today, a popular plus-size model known as Ashley Graham is a size 14. This model, Ashley Graham, pictured on the slide, has been on the cover of fashion magazines such as Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Glamour, and Elle. She also appeared in several Levi's campaigns to advertise their jeans. While this woman is beautiful, as America advertises an unhealthy weight, more and more women will find it a cultural norm to be this size, which promotes and normalizes obesity. Along with food businesses and modeling helping to normalize obesity, there are also clothing companies who see this obesity epidemic and want to profit from it. These clothing stores only offer to plus-sized individuals, and they include Lane Bryant, which can be found in New York Galleria Mall, ASOS Curve, City Chic, and Navabi. Lastly, it is not just clothing that is being altered to accommodate the larger person, it is furniture and architecture too. In 2016, Southwestern Airlines claimed to have the widest seats for passengers than any other airline, giving an extra inch more than its competitors. Also, the Indianapolis Business Journal is reporting a study from a company called Theater Projects Consultants, which states that the average size of movie seats has grown over the last 20 years as well. According to the report, the average movie theater in 1990 had seats that were 20 inches wide and had 33 inches of separation between it and the seat in front of it. Compare this to seats in 2010, which are averaged at 23 inches wide and have 38 inches of space. Even in hospitals, there are beds for obese patients and lifts to help transfer them. There are wheelchairs and hospital gowns designed specifically for larger patients as well. It's great to see women and men confidently celebrating their bodies, even when they don't match our so-called beauty norms. But this is a time when we need whatever barriers we have to prevent future generations from developing the weight problems of the present. So we shouldn't pretend excess body fat is healthy. In our country, we have taken away the cues that determine an unhealthy weight. So now, more than ever, it is becoming too easy to live large, making it harder to motivate people to take steps to shed the pounds.